From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Jets. Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you establish really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Read the alert. 18.
Gibbs straight ahead. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the Jet sweep. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Let's go now.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Milton. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Here's Fields. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Easy.
To throw is Fields. That's swung out wide to Harris. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The Jets had 7 and 4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Don't jump. Ready? 58. Alpha. Right.
On 4th down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll find Najee Harris. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing again is Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six.
Here we go. Tonight.
And they run with Harris off the option. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now it's Fields. That's complete right around the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Najee Harris with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Milton now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Milton. That is Quan. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Nolan Smith. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To throw is Milton. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out in the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
To throw, it's Milton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, you know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Fields now to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
551.
Now Fields. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Easy.
Back to throw. Fields. He gets it complete to Harris. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. An option handoff given to Harris. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. All right.
Here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. N'Keal Harry, 33 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Wolf on now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Jets 14, Lions 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Milton. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Across midfield. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. A shotgun snap, Fields. He wants it all for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Arian Smith, 34 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Wolf on now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Jets 21, Lions 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Come on.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing is Milton. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go now.
First down.
They go play action here on first down. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
70.
Milton. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Milton. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete right side. It's to Slow. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Gibbs. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Jets have recovered. And now before this 1st down play, and now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 7 overall. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Jets have got it. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Off play action, Fields. That's swung out wide to Harris. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Fields going to run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here we go. Go.
They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They get 6 yards going for it on fourth, and now it's first and goal.
First down.
First
down and goal to go.
Don't jump. Ready?
Again, Fields. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This one finds Wilson downfield. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 33. Throwing again is Fields. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
And that's caught inside the 35. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 75. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. And he completes it to Wilson. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
West right bit.
Now it's Fields. And a completion to Wilson. A gain of 5. And it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
And they run with Harris off the option. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Hey, Ken.
Here's Fields. It's caught. Smith. Now they can't bring him down. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Arian Smith with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Here we go.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions first down.
To throw is Milton. That'll be caught by St. Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To throw, it's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Milton now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here we go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Here we go, Scott. Scott.
Now Fields. And look at this. this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Caleb Farley. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people have questioned the play call. In that situation, sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, son. Go.
Out of the gun, Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Miller. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. This 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To the left side, he finds Teslaw. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Here we go.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
He'll look to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
And the Lions
Back to throw.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. They'll look to throw. To the left side, caught by Laporta. The Lions quickly now are going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes second down. He's back to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Here's Milton. This will be caught at about the 5.
Let's go!
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense,